Aloha! This is the Greenlighting Mr. T, and welcome back to Trauma Center New Blood. Well, we're slowly meeting the staff, and like even operated on one of them, like because he's just that much pain. And could, I mean, like, gosh dang it! Well, how did you live through that much pain if you're practically dying by the time you're on the operating table?
So, I have a new job for you.
Alright.
But first, let me introduce you to our head of research.
Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Cromwell.
Is that a vial? Or you just have vials of random substances in your pocket? Lovely.
Blaylock and Dr. Vaughn, I presume. It's nice to meet you. You must be busy adapting to Caduceus, as well as the newly established team. But the director recommended you two, so I would appreciate your assistance.
It's nice to meet you too. It would be our pleasure to help.
Good. I'd like you to participate in clinical testing under the supervision of the research lab.
Let me remind you that it is the duty of those in the medical field to not only cure patients, but to also research and pioneer new treatments. Doctors and researchers must work together to fight diseases both present and future. That's the purpose of Caduceus. There may be some interesting characters here, but they're all excellent doctors. I consider myself very fortunate to be able to conduct medical research among them. And on top of that, we now have the assistance of two truly gifted doctors with the healing touch.
You would think like Caduceus would already have people with healing touch, right? I mean, don't they have Dr. Styles and stuff? And the other doctor? Oh boy, starts with a K. Been a while. Kowalska or something like that?
I firmly believe that with your precision, the data
Maybe.
we'll be able to collect will be invaluable.
It's only been 10 years.
That is
How
why
does
I'm
this work?
so enthusiastic about your surgical skills. You don't have any objections, do you?
I appreciate your vote of confidence, even if it is a bit exaggerated.
He's a dedicated professional, although he tends to be long-winded.
Now then, there's an operation I'd like the two of you to perform. The research you're contributing to will give new hope to heart disease patients everywhere.
Another heart
Experience I showed in
patient.
my lab. It's true that many people frown upon our astronomical research budget. Mostly journalists and politicians who are trying to make a name for themselves. You know how difficult it is to produce significant results when conducting revolutionary research. But thankfully, we also have generous supporters such as...
Oh, Dr. Cromwell, you have friends with you today. Would you introduce me? Pretty please.
Isabella. You really should start acting more professional. This is Ms. Vasquez. She's a representative of the Humani Corporation.
I'm Dr. Blaylock.
Dr. Vaughn,
Nice to meet you, handsome.
We're partnered with a number of large pharmaceutical companies and medical manufacturers, including Humani, who've been a tremendous help to us.
I hope my looks don't give you the wrong impression about our company.
What is that supposed to mean?
Humani is a major player in this industry, and I've been known to play hardball when needed.
Oh, because you're not being professional, air quotes.
Humani holds several lucrative pharmaceutical patents and leads the way in regenerative medicine.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know.
We have a research specialist from Humani on staff as well. She's a very talented young woman and has produced great results. I believe she's nearby. Cynthia, can you spare a moment?
I'll go get her, Dr. Cromwell.
Thank you. I'd appreciate it. The operation that you'll be performing would not be possible without her help.
Yes, Dr. Cromwell? Oh, that's right. You said you'd introduce me to the doctors today.
This is Cynthia Kazakov. She's a beautiful woman, as you can see, and quite brilliant.
Cynthia Kazakov? You wouldn't happen to be from Trinity Medical School, would you? Valerie? Valerie Blaylock? Yeah, it's me. You became a doctor! Congratulations! Thanks. Wow, I never expected to see you here, of all places.
You're going to be helping us? This is great!
I'm Marcus Vaughn. Sorry to interrupt such a touching reunion.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
So, you two are old friends. I have a feeling this will be a fruitful partnership. Now, Cynthia,
Yes.
can you explain to them about the cardiac patch?
Cardiac patch. Oh, obliterative cardiomyopathy. Something wrong with the muscles of the heart, but obliterative? Not sure what that part is.
Allow me to
Anyways,
explain the details of the operation, as well as the usage of the myocardium patch. Our patient is a 10-year-old girl with an occlusion in her heart. Her heart functions are deteriorating. If this continues, she'll have a myocardial infarction.
That's where the myocardial patch comes in.
I don't know much about it. It's a form of synthetic membrane, correct?
Yes, it's a new type of synthetic membrane that uses the whole cell voltage clamp. The membrane itself is elastic and helps the heart move and function.
That's amazing.
It's only as incredible as the skills of the people using it.
Nothing like a little pressure. I don't mind though. That motivates me.
We'll do our best, of course. I can promise you that.
I'm glad to hear it.
So, we'll be applying this myocardial patch by positioning it according to the guide. Is that this operation's objective?
Yes, that's correct. This operation will be performed without stopping her heart, but I have faith in Caduceus and in all of you.
okay.
Let's start.
Let's begin we'll be operating on the heart. Please open her up. Let's confirm the procedure of this operation. 3 areas of occlusion have been located on the heart. We'll apply the myocardium patch to them all. Follow the guide and keep the placement and angle in mind when applying the patch. If the myocardium patch isn't placed correctly, the patient may undergo cardiac arrest. Be careful. Start by applying antibiotic gel to the occlusion areas. The first myocardium patch will be applied here.
Oh, I have to
Carefully
rotate
match
it.
the location and angle of the patch with a pattern on the heart. The myocardium patch has been successfully applied to the occlusion area. Her heart rate is increasing. There's a possibility that the already weakened areas of the myocardium may hemorrhage. If you find a hemorrhage, treat it with the antibiotic gel before its condition worsens. Here's the next occlusion area. What? The guide moved?
What?
Does this mean that we'll have to time the placement now that the heart is beating faster? Apply the patch when the size of the guide matches the size of the patch. The second occlusion area has
Gosh
been
dang it,
filled.
that's interesting.
Her heart rate is increasing. Be careful, a blood pool has formed. Please drain it quickly. Doctor, the patient's undergoing cardiac arrest. Use the defibrillator
Yes,
to
I
resuscitate
did
her.
my best. I am. Hello? I was too close apparently.
We have a pulse. Please
All right,
match the
thank goodness.
guide and place it when the sizes match.
Eh.
Doctor, the patient's
Gosh
used
dang
the
it, this
defibrillator
is
to
hard.
resuscitate her. We have a pulse. The patch wasn't applied to the correct area. The myocardium. Let's treat them all. The patches have begun synchronizing with the myocardium's movement, and her heart rate is returning to normal. She should be all right now. Let's close her up. Please close her
Ray?
up.
Oh lord. This first.
We're finished. Good work, everyone.
That's crazy. I suppose the healing touch would have made that slightly easier, but like, that's something. There's gotta be a bonus just for never having to do it resuscitator because you screwed up or something. That's crazy though. There you go, figure. I can definitely see improvement on that.
Flawless operation. Simply
The
perfect.
question is if the improvement will actually result in a higher
The
rank.
patch is sure to integrate with the existing tissue. The patient should recover nicely.
Yes, but who the heck you expect me to use this on a daily? This is not the future of medicine. We like to see.
I think
It's
we'll
really
see
hard to
excellent
place.
results, Valerie.
It's that constantly changing.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more operations like this one.
I wouldn't.
Well, we wouldn't want to take
That was horrible.
The director has already spoken to us regarding the research on stigma. We're currently in the planning stages. In time, we'll show you what we're capable of. Right, Cynthia?
Yes, Dr. Cromwell.
All right. There you go.
The NIH has received a request for help from a hospital in Texas. They're having difficulty with the diagnosis. Based on the patient's chart, there's a good chance that it's stigma.
Whoa. Crazy music.
So this is what we're dealing with, hmm?
These two pictures were taken only a few hours apart. Look how far the focus is shifting. And its size has increased drastically.
A biopsy was attempted, but they were unable to obtain a sample of the pathogen. The patient will arrive in roughly 3 hours. Vaughn and Blaylock will be performing the surgery.
We'll check the patient's condition upon her arrival and then proceed with the operation.
We're treading on unknown territory, so we'd appreciate your support, Dr. Tsuji.
I highly doubt that you two will need my help, but I'll get ready nonetheless. The patient's vitals are stable. Blood pressure 110/60, heart rate 60 beats per minute.
Any case history?
She was involved in an accident 2 months ago. Laceration on the right thigh. Looks like they used artificial blood for transfusion. Q-heme blood from Syntec Labs, to be exact.
Wouldn't that be amazing to have just artificial blood?
Are there any contraindications?
None that I'm aware of, but can you check with them just in case?
Will do.
The affected area is the liver. The course of treatment will be determined during the procedure.
Something I've noticed is, while playing this game is that, okay, there's technically two things I can talk about. Either the medical terminology stands out to me more just because I have more medical knowledge in my background as a physical therapy assistant, or like this game has more of it than the first game had. I don't know, I'd have to like go back through the previous game and actually look for that kind of stuff and see if it actually exists, but like this game definitely has more of it, maybe.
However,
I feel like it has more.
this will be different
It's at least sticking out to me more whenever it shows.
Even so, I'm sure our experience with stigma will prove invaluable. Let's stay positive.
New strain? Oh no.
According to the test results, this stigma is completely
No!
different from what we saw before.
What does
There are
that
some
mean?
similarities, though, such as high mobility.
It tries every conceivable method to make its victims suffer. It's like a nightmare.
If it is stigma, then there must be a core somewhere, even if it looks different. If we can find and attack it, we may be able to identify the key to stopping it.
A core. Now that you mention it, there was something in the report about that.
That's right. We saw something like a core when we were operating on Professor Wilkins.
I'm surprised you remember, Marcus.
Call it a hunch.
A hunch? Well, at least we have some hope of defeating it now.
I'll be praying that I don't have to get involved.
It's haunting me. Wherever I go.
Dr. Vaughn?
It's nothing. Let's end this nightmare. Okay,
All
let's
right.
begin.
The exact nature of this stigma and the types of damage it is capable of are still unknown.
We'll just have to open her up and observe it for ourselves.
It's like one giant mass.
Much larger than before.
That must be its core there in the center. The plan is to use the laser to incinerate it, but
We can't do anything to it since the core has enveloped itself within the surrounding cellular tissue. The tissue itself looks highly viscous. Let's try draining it. Is this a tumor? Let's...
Good job. The amount of cellular tissue around the core has decreased.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to... It's working!
Okay.
The core's being covered by the tissue again. Please drain it. There is still tissue
What?
inside the patient. Please drain it.
the remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time?
Now we can use the scalpel to detach it. The tissue has been detached. Vital, the tissue has been extracted. It's dangerous.
Gosh
to
dang it.
Let's extract it with the...
The draining is complete. Use the tumor has been excised. Please
Gosh
extract
dang it.
Good job, Doctor.
Vitals are
Don't
dropping?
ignore the other tumors, though.
Not yet.
Cut it out. Another instance where you stay on top of things or things go out of control. No, I have to shoot it right away and then focus on that. That's annoying.
Just a little more.
Yes.
Did it
All right.
split up?
The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find it.
More of the tissue has been created. Drain it immediately.
Laser.
Vitals are dropping?
Gosh dang it. Ah, I didn't get it. I didn't get the syringe into the body in time.
That's it. Leave the rest to us.
For Dr.
Okay. This feels like every single thing where, like, if you get behind it all, everything goes widely out of control and you just cannot recover. That's really cruel.
The exact. We'll just have to open
That's
it up
like
and
the
observe it
direction the game is
ourselves.
gone in.
We can't do it. The tissue itself looks highly viscous. Let's try draining it.
Good job.
Okay, is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
I feel like the game must get incredibly
Core's been
easy.
exposed. Use the laser to incinerate.
Like, way easier when there's two of you. Maybe that's why the skill level is, like,
Core's
so
being
high,
covered
because
by the
they
tissue again.
had to
Please
make it
drain
hard for two people to be working on it on the same time. That seems like unfair to the single player.
There is still
That
tissue
using that
inside the
logic.
patient. Please drain it. The remaining tissue is hardened? Does it dry out over time?
We can't.
Now we can use this. The tissue has been extracted. It's dangerous to leave the pieces of cellular tissue alone. Just a little more. Did it split up?
The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find it.
More of the tissue has been created. Drain it immediately.
Get in there. Get the vitals up.
No presence of stigma can be detected. Let's treat the remaining cellular tissue.
That was an amazing operation. Let's close her up and be finished.
We were able to do
Come
it
on, that was excellent.
somehow.
I hope this is the last time we have to perform an operation in the dark.
We're finished.
It's
Great
not.
work, everyone.
Stigma's mobility far exceeded our expectations.
I wouldn't call that. Well, most things don't move around in the body like that,
You
so
all did
sure,
a great
fine.
job treating it.
It was definitely slower than the previous one.
Would you expect any less from Caduceus' own special disease counteraction team?
We'll hold a conference on this case of stigma within the next few days. Of course, I'll need you to speak regarding today's operation and the patient's progress. Your report will also be forwarded to Health and Human Services, so please get started immediately.
Just give me a strong cup of joe, and I'll crank it out.
Good. You know, there was no way we could have anticipated Stigma's metamorphosis. I was amazed at how well you adapted. I know you have the healing touch, but even so.
I guess I'm just lucky.
Alright. Game's throwing suspicion on him. Willy-nilly and stuff. Alright. I'll push for this next one.
The results from the liver exam indicate that the patient has been making satisfactory progress. She seems to be recovering well, but it's unclear how this disease was transmitted in the first place. We should continue monitoring her for at least another month.
I see. Well, I think it's safe to say that the treatment was successful. How about the pathogen itself? What have we learned? And please keep it brief, Robert.
My pleasure, although our analysis is only partially complete. First, the biopsy. Stigma did not match any known organism, meaning it's a new species, so we'll have to come up with a name for it. So how about it, Dr. Everett? You'll be a grandfather one of these days.
Well, my son's only 12. All he thinks about is football.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll ask someone else. Now, regarding the spectral analysis, our attempts to determine its
Alright.
resulted in failure.
What? How is that possible? I've never heard of that happening before.
We tried a different machine, but the outcome was the same. We screened for nucleic acid, proteins, glucose, lipids, and ATP, but there were no matches. Stigma consists of an organic compound that is completely foreign to us.
What? This will change the way we think about life itself.
Whoever is credited with its discovery will surely make history. From a medical perspective, it's fortunate that Stigma's infectivity is weak. We're trying to culture it, but so far there's no sign of growth or multiplication. It's going to be difficult to determine the means of infection as well.
This is more serious than we thought.
Madam Director, we have an emergency.
Leslie, we're in the middle of an important conference.
Deputy Secretary Marshall has collapsed. He may have intraaxial hemorrhaging.
George Marshall, from the Department of Homeland Security?
All right, let's adjourn the conference. Leslie, I want you to prep operating room 3 for him. Vaughn, Blaylock, you two will be performing the procedure.
You want us to operate on a high-ranking government official?
I'll explain the details before the operation, so please go make the necessary preparations.
It's been 35 minutes since he collapsed. He's a 9 on the coma scale with mild tachypnea.
We're waiting on the CAT scan results, but it's most likely a case of subarachnoid hemorrhage.
This is his chart from his previous admittance. We performed deep brain stimulation to treat his dystonia.
And he was able to recover from that. Incredible. Looks like the system's produced by Columba and Cornix, the same company that made Elena's pump.
Yes, it's now a subsidiary of Humani. If you have any questions about it, you can ask Isabella.
Director, what's this shadow here on the X-ray?
Oh, that. It's a hippocampus chip. We implanted it at his request.
He didn't want to forget anything, so he opted to have his memory augmented. Huh. I assume they're keeping it quiet. Do we need to worry about being in violation of state law?
We don't have time to discuss that. Now, the hematoma is far enough away from the electrodes, but take care when using the thrombolytic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll head over to the OR then.
I'm guessing that means they're supposed to remove the thrombus, which is like another way of saying like clots. Okay. So we're hemorrhaging in multiple. Are we working on a brain today?
These are the results from the CT. Please
Goodness.
take a look. A number of aneurysms have been detected. Some of the blood vessels have already burst and are hemorrhaging heavily inside the brain.
Are we actually gonna drill a skull or something? How is this? How is this working?
First, we must clear the excess blood from the area. Then we need to treat the aneurysms. Remember, this is brain surgery. Please be extra careful when performing this operation.
Even a tiny mistake could debilitate his brain. We better be careful.
He's so dead.
This
He's
will
so
require
dead. He's not gonna
extreme
live.
Delicacy and dexterity. We need to do our best.
He's so dead.
All right, let's begin.
Oh, we just skipped that
Operating on the
part.
brain,
They didn't
even
want to
the
figure out how to
smallest mistake can be fatal.
have us drill into his head or whatever it is that happens when you access the brain.
We'll have to be extremely careful.
Here, have some more brain juice or whatever this stuff is.
That bulge on the vein? is
Oh,
the brain
this thing.
aneurysm. Let's remove it before it bursts.
I'm getting the sedative ready. Please, let's detach it with the scalpel while the sedative. The aneurysm has been detached. The aneurysm is. Please hold the vein. The vein has been reconnected. Please, we're done treating this brain aneurysm.
The test said there were multiple aneurysms, though.
There's a chance that any of these vessels will turn into aneurysms. Have the magnification tool ready. Let's shift our viewpoint when necessary. And
There it is. Let's...
there's more where we're not. Once we treat the ones in sight, we have to quickly change our focus.
The sedative's effect is worn off. Please inject it again.
Vitals are dropping?
Oh, shoot. Alright, let's take this moment to get him healed up. Oh, good gravy. All right.
It looks like the situation's calmed down for now, but his vitals aren't stabilizing. Let's wait a moment and see what happens.
Doctor, please hurry. If all of these burst at once...
Lovely. All right.
Vitals are dropping?
Okay. Not that stuff. Oh my god!
And the doctor, vitals
Please
are dropping?
inject it into the bulging vein.
Gosh, dang it! Didn't expect there to be more. This game is crazy.
His vitals are we're done here.
How is that fair? You just give me more on top of it without letting me know. Isn't anyone else watching the patient? And he's like, "Doctor, there's more suddenly! Quick, look over here!" And it's like, nope, no clue what's happening.
Columba and Cornix's brain electrodes and pump units may seem cutting edge, but it won't be long before they're made available to the general public. Just like the pacemaker. Professor Wilkins had one. Why do I have this nagging feeling? Everyone who's contracted stigma has had some kind of artificial agent in their body.
Oh boy. Oh, wonder if you can hear Shui. He's out there yelling at me.
Even that one patient who was transferred here had Syntex Q-heme blood. I was using artificial blood with my test mouse, too. I wonder if there's a connection.
Dr. Vaughn, can I trouble you for a moment?
Of course.
I wanted to check on the Deputy Secretary's condition.
I doubt I can tell you more than you already know, ma'am. Since he was brought here promptly, cerebral ischemia was kept to a minimum. And there are no signs of severe paralysis, so we shouldn't have to worry about any after effects.
No, that you'll have some after effects. You won't have completely
We
none.
can't use the MRI, so we'll take another CAT scan tomorrow. Will you be advising on his rehab, ma'am?
Yes, I will. I also need to administer a personality test.
A
Because
what?
of his implant, he must be closely monitored.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Sad, really. He's such a talented man.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the guy. But I'd like to leave him in the hands of the others so I can concentrate on stigma.
Agreed. And Dr. Vaughn, it's a shame that you feel the need to keep secrets from us. But I'm hoping that will change.
What makes you say that?
Your cutaneous muscles seem a little more tense than normal.
Okay.
I'm out of practice when it comes to reading faces. Was my assessment accurate? You're a critical part of the Caduceus team. I hope you're not thinking of leaving.
Of course not.
Alright. Oh. Enjoy your longer episode, I guess. Oh no, not a challenge. Not another challenge. No. Oh boy. Yes, Shui. I'll give you some food if that's what you're hoping to gain right now. Alright. Stay here. No. Okay. Anyways, I got it in the episode. Looking forward to playing more of this. That was nice but silly. And like, why is this game constantly trying to kill the patient all the time? Alright. This has been the Green Lightning Mr. T. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I gotta go. Aloha.